0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Why they stopping me?
What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, I've been meaning to make this series for a while, but I just kind of got ahead of myself. Been meaning to start this channel for a while, and I've just been getting ahead of myself with this build. So this right here is my 1996 Seadoo SPX. I picked it up for fairly cheap. I think it was about 450 bucks. Came fully completed. It was in fairly rough condition. So obviously that's where we're working on at the moment, and turning it into a bit of a recreational race build. Something that I'm not going to obviously be racing it, but something that's fast, responsive, and just all around fun. So I'll show some photos because it's fairly late in the build. I've already stripped everything out of the hull. I've cleaned the inside of the hull. I'll leave photos up showing you what it looked like before. What's left to do on this thing is I've just got to paint it. I'm repainting it a bright green. I'll leave a photo of what it's going to look like in this video. It came stock with this yellow hood, but since getting it, I've picked up a few more jet skis that are the same, and I found this racing hood, which I think looks a bit nicer. Coming over here, what we've done so far, we've cleaned up the wiring box. Cleaned up the wiring box. That's all put back together. We've cleaned the fuel tank. Over here, we've put a new sliding block on my VTS system, and pretty much just cleaned everything else. It came with the ski, a set of UMI handlebars, which was a great find. I'm very happy I got them. So I've repainted them, rewired everything. I've also bought a new finger throttle, so I'll be installing that, put new grips on. In here, I've 3D printed a little stop for the just wiring inside. Looks a bit nicer, I think. Rebuilt my jet pump. So if you want a video on that, on how to do it, I don't have a hydraulic press. So I just got a few sockets and pressed in my cage bearings like that. Clean the impeller up. Put a new wearing in, so tolerance is pretty tight in there, which is nice. Cleaned up the electronics box. Then coming over to the hull. Obviously I've stripped everything on the underside of the hull. I've already finished work on that. There was a hole in it, so I fiberglassed it up. And painted some areas, buffed it, polished it. Looks nice. Now this top section, I'm going to be painting it a bright green. I'll show some photos of what it looked like before, and kind of obviously what it looks like now. I've fully rebuilt the engine. I'll leave some photos of what state that engine was in, because it was blown up piston, extreme pitting in the head. It was a sight to see. All that's what's left to do is really paint it and put everything back together, and she'll be a beast. So coming in here, what we got our exhausts. I've gotten them patched up. It's very, very common to have a bit of corrosion, have holes. Sandblasted all my exhausts, sandblasted my whole engine, fully rebuilt it. It's got a top end rebuild. It's got new bearings on the crankshaft, honed cylinders, mildly ported exhaust port. and I'm hoping that when I put in the ski, she will run. I've also I've mounted a oil pump block-off kit, because I'll include some photos of the engine and what it looked like. But got the old piston here. She wasn't very happy. I've got the old head here as well. But yeah, I'll include photos of that. Really, a video just to show my progress. I've got my carbies that I've rebuilt. I'm putting Pro-K flame arresters on them. I've just got to build myself some brackets to go on the carbies. Over there's a 717 that I've been getting moving. Carbies have been rejetted to the Pro-K flame arresters. And yeah, that's the progress so far. I'll show you some photos because obviously I haven't been documenting everything on my haul journey so far, and where it's going to come from, where it is, and where it's going to go. I am tossing and turning whether or not to go between having more freestyle, more responsive ski where I'll be jumping over waves, and I'm leaning towards there a little bit because I have got a lower pitch impeller that I can put in the jet pump if need be. I have got obviously larger nozzles if need be, or going for that more so top end speed racing kind of a vibe. I'm leaning more so towards a freestyle because all in all I do prefer jumping waves on jet skis. But yeah, I'm kind of in two minds about it, but you guys will find out. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just a quick intro kind of to the progress that's been done so far on the jet ski. I'm hoping to get it done in the next few weeks, which I've got to buy the paint, I've got to paint it, and then I've got to put everything inside it. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and you'll see me next time.